Alright, what is up everybody? Let's try this again. Alright, to start off NXT, we had Karrion Kross and Scarlett Bordeaux. They started off the show tonight for NXT. And I'm going to say this, man. Scarlett Bordeaux and Karrion Kross have one of the best entrances in WWE, man. Karrion Kross and Scarlett Bordeaux absolutely have one of the best entrances in all of WWE, and I mean this, man. Karrion Kross and Scarlett Bordeaux's entrance is absolutely awesome, man. Their entrance is great. I love the entrance of Scarlett Bordeaux. I love the entrance of Scarlett Bordeaux and Karrion Kross. Their entrance, man, their entrance is absolutely awesome. I think they have one of the best entrances of all of WWE. I think Karrion Kross and Scarlett Bordeaux have one of the best entrances in all of WWE. Their entrance, oh my God, man. Karrion Kross and Scarlett Bordeaux have the best entrance in all of WWE. Their entrance is absolutely awesome. If you guys don't know, if you guys haven't seen the entrance of Karrion Kross and Scarlett Bordeaux together, I suggest you guys go back and watch NXT tonight and watch the very, very awesome entrance of Scarlett Bordeaux and Karrion Kross together. Their entrance, man, is one of the best entrances in all of WWE, and I mean that, man. The entrance of Karrion Kross and Scarlett Bordeaux is absolutely awesome. So to kick off the match, and then we go to meet, and then we have Karrion Kross versus Danny Burch. This was an alright match between Danny Burch and Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross took way too much offense in this match against Danny Burch. I don't think Karrion Kross should have been taking that much offense from Danny Burch. It kind of made Karrion Kross look weak. It made him look weak just a little bit to see him taking this much offense from Danny Burch. Danny Burch should have never got this much offense in on Karrion Kross. It kind of made Karrion Kross look kind of weak, that he was taking all these body shots and drop kicks. I mean, Karrion Kross should have never been taking that much offense from Danny Burch. That should have never been the case. This match should have been over very quickly, but this match wasn't over as quick as I thought it would be. Danny Burch and Karrion Kross was pretty decent for what it was. These men got in a few good shots with each other. Karrion Kross took way too much of Danny Burch's offense, I think, in this match. Karrion Kross shouldn't have been taking Danny Burch's offense at any point at all. This match should have been over very quickly. Karrion Kross should have dispatched of Danny Burch, but that didn't happen. Danny Burch made Karrion Kross look kind of weak by hitting Karrion Kross with some body punches and a drop kick. Karrion Kross it made him look weak, man. It really did, but after a while, Karrion Kross took control of the match with Danny Burch, and Karrion Kross put Danny Burch in the straitjacket and put him to sleep. Karrion Kross locked in the straitjacket on Danny Burch and put Danny Burch to sleep by submission, and Karrion Kross ended up picking up the win over Danny Burch by submission tonight on NXT. This match was alright, but Karrion Kross shouldn't have been taking Danny Burch's offense. Karrion Kross took way too much of Danny Burch's offense in this match. It kind of made Karrion Kross kind of look weak just a little, but after a while, Karrion Kross took control of the match with Danny Burch, and Karrion Kross locked in the straitjacket and put Danny Burch to sleep, and Karrion Kross ended up picking up the win over Danny Burch tonight on NXT by submission. And then as Karrion Kross is leaving the ring and going up the ramp, out comes Keith Lee. Keith Lee comes out to confront Karrion Kross, and he says, I beg Mr. Regal to give me a match with you at NXT TakeOver 30. I begged and I pleaded with Mr. Regal for him to give me a match with you at NXT TakeOver 30. I begged and I pleaded, and he said, I finally got what I. And Keith Lee said, And Keith Lee told this to Karrion Kross, and Keith Lee said, I finally got what I wanted. I got my wish. He goes, now, Keith Lee said, now, my name is on the contract. All you got to do is sign the contract. So Keith Lee slides the contract to the edge of the ring. Scarlett Bordeaux goes to get the contract from Keith Lee. And as Scarlett Bordeaux goes to retrieve the contract, she takes the contract back to Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross signs the contract, and Scarlett Bordeaux is carrying the contract back to the ring, and as she's carrying the contract back to the ring, Scarlett Bordeaux kisses the contract and puts the contract back on the edge of the ring and slides the contract to Keith Lee. And as Keith Lee is opening up the contract to see if it is signed by Karrion Kross, a huge fireball hits Keith Lee right in the face, man. This huge fireball comes out of the contract and hits Keith Lee right in the face, man. I mean, that looked like it hurt, man. That fireball, Keith Lee saw that fireball really, really well, because that fireball looked like it hurt, man. As Keith Lee is opening to see if Karrion Kross signed their contract for their match at NXT TakeOver 30, a big fireball flies out of the contract and hits Keith Lee right in the face. And Keith Lee saw the fireball spot really well, man. Keith Lee saw the saw the fireball spot really, really well. This was an awesome sell by Keith Lee, man. This was a great sell by Keith Lee during the fireball spot as Keith Lee opens up the contract and the fireball hits Keith Lee right in the face. Keith Lee sold the fireball spot like a champ. Absolutely sold it perfect, man. And so it is now. So now the match is set. We are at NXT TakeOver 30. We are getting Keith Lee versus Karrion Kross. I'm looking forward to that match. That should be a really, really good match at NXT TakeOver 30. Man, that's going to be an awesome match. I can't wait to see it. Keith Lee versus Karrion Kross should be a great match, man. I can't wait to see it. That match should be really, really good at NXT TakeOver 30. And then we had Drake Maverick versus Killian Dane. This match was alright between Killian Dane and Drake Maverick. This match was alright. I didn't really... It was just your basic one-on-one men's match with Drake Maverick versus Killian Dane. This match was alright. You know, I didn't really care for it. It was what it was. It was just your basic run-of-the-mill one-on-one match between Killian Dane and Drake Maverick. This was an okay match for what it was. It was nothing special. It was just your basic one-on-one men's match between Killian Dane and Drake Maverick tonight on NXT. This was an alright match. It was alright for what it was. And Killian Dane ended up picking up the win over Drake Maverick tonight on NXT. And then we had Tyler Breeze versus Santos Escobar. This was another one-on-one men's match. This match was okay. I don't care about Santos Escobar, and I don't care about Tyler Breeze. I just don't care. This was an alright match. Nothing really to write home about with this match with Santos Escobar and Tyler Breeze. This was an alright match. It was okay. I didn't really care for it. It was alright for what it was. It was nothing really interesting in this match between Killian between Santos Escobar and Tyler Breeze tonight on NXT. This match was just, it was just blah. It did nothing for me. And Santos Escobar ended up picking up the win over Tyler Breeze tonight on NXT. And then we get a vignette for Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai talked about how she's in the head of Io Shirai. And then she talked about how she's gonna beat Io Shirai at NXT TakeOver 30 for the NXT Women's Championship. This was a really, really good vignette by Dakota Kai tonight on NXT. Dakota Kai absolutely knocked this vignette out of the ballpark. This was a very, very good vignette by Dakota Kai, man. Dakota Kai said, look, I'm in the head of Io Shirai. I'm going to beat Io Shirai at NXT TakeOver 30 for the NXT Women's Championship. I know I can beat her. I'm in her head now. And at NXT TakeOver 30, I am going to beat Io Shirai for the NXT Women's Championship. So very, very good vignette by Dakota Kai tonight on NXT. Very, very good vignette by Dakota Kai. I love this vignette by Dakota Kai tonight on NXT. And then we had Mia Yim versus Indy Hartwell. This was all right for what it was. It was just your basic one-on-one women's match. It was decent for what it was. There was nothing really all that special. It was just, this match was really slow between Indy Hartwell and Mia Yim tonight on NXT. This match was very slow, very methodical work match. It wasn't a fast-paced match. It was very slow. Both women looked like they didn't want to be there. Indy Hartwell, she's all right in the ring. Mia Yim is pretty good in the ring. Both women just look disconnected in the match. Looked like they didn't have these women looked like they didn't really have a rhythm. They looked like they were just, going with the motions kind of in this match. I mean, this match wasn't all that great. It just your slow work match. Nothing really all that special. Nothing really to write home about with Indy Hartwell versus Mia Yim tonight on NXT. Both women looked like they were just going through the motions. And Mia Yim ended up picking up the win over Indy Hartwell tonight on NXT. And then we had Aaliyah and Mercedes Martinez versus Caden Carter and Casey Catanzaro tonight on NXT in a women's tag team match. This is your basic run-of-the-mill women's tag team match tonight on NXT with Aaliyah and Mercedes Martinez versus Caden Carter and Casey Catanzaro. This tag team match was alright. It was nothing really all that great. It was just your basic run-of-the-mill women's tag team match tonight on NXT. This match was okay. It wasn't all that great. It was alright for what it was. It was just decent. That's all it was. It was just decent. It really didn't do anything. It was just your basic run-of-the-mill women's tag team match tonight on NXT, and Aaliyah and Mercedes Martinez ended up picking up the win over Caden Carter and Casey Catanzaro tonight on NXT in a very, very decent to okay women's run-of-the-mill tag team match. This match was nothing special, really nothing to write home about. This match was alright. It was decent. And Aaliyah and Mercedes Martinez ended up picking up the win over Casey Catanzaro and Caden Carter tonight in a women's match tonight on NXT. And then we had Bronson Reed versus Damian Priest. This match was alright. It was an alright match between Damian Priest and Bronson Reed. This was an okay match. This match was just decent for exactly what it was. It was just your basic one-on-one men's match. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't get to why. I don't get why Bronson Reed and Damian Priest are feuding. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't really understand why they're feuding with each other. There was no reason to why these two men were having a match against each other tonight on NXT. This was just your basic run-of-the-mill men's match tonight on NXT with Bronson Reed and Damian Priest. This match was just okay. It was alright for what it was. And Bronson Reed ended up rolling up Damian Priest for the win. This match was decent between Damian Priest and Bronson Reed tonight on NXT. This match was decent. I didn't really care for it. It was just alright. And Bronson Reed ended up rolling up Damian Priest for the win. Damian Priest is completely buried at this point. I don't see what they're doing with him. I think he is completely buried at this point. This dude is ate loss after loss after loss after loss. This dude is eating losses left and right, so I don't know what they're doing with Damian Priest. I don't get where they're going with him at this point. This dude has no direction. One minute he gets on the streak, and next minute he's eating loss after loss after loss. So I don't know what NXT's direction is for Damian Priest. I don't know what they're doing with him. I don't know what direction they have him in, but right now he's just in the middle of the road, like in the middle of the road right now. So there you go. And then in the main event of NXT, we had Kushida versus Cameron Grimes versus the Velveteen Dream to see who will advance into NXT TakeOver 30 in this triple threat match tonight in the main event with Cameron Grimes versus Kushida versus the Velveteen Dream. This match was alright. It was an alright triple threat match in the main event tonight of NXT. This triple threat match was okay. It was decent. It wasn't really anything to write home about. Velveteen Dream made his return tonight to NXT in this main event with Kushida and Cameron Grimes in the main event tonight of NXT and his triple threat match to see who will advance into NXT TakeOver 30 and the North American Championship ladder match. This match was alright for a triple threat match. It was nothing to really write home about. It was a decent triple threat match for exactly what it was. And Cameron Grimes ended up picking up the win over Kushida and the Velveteen Dream in the main event of NXT tonight in this triple threat match. I don't get why NXT would bring back Velveteen Dream in this main event just to lose to Kushida and Cameron Grimes. I don't get that. I don't get why I don't know why NXT brought Velveteen Dream back just to lose. I don't get that. I don't know if he's still in trouble with NXT. I don't know if they're punishing him for what he's done. I don't know what the deal is with that. But you ended up feeding the Velveteen Dream to you fed the Velveteen Dream to Kushida and Cameron Grimes in this triple threat match tonight on NXT to see who will advance into the ladder match at NXT TakeOver 30 for the North American Championship in that ladder match, and yet you bring Velveteen Dream back just to lose to Kushida and Cameron Grimes tonight on NXT in the main event. In this triple threat match, you bring Velveteen Dream back just to lose. I don't get that, man. I don't know if Velveteen Dream is still in hot water. I don't know if he's got heat on him. I don't know. But I don't know why you would have him lose in this main event tonight with Cameron Grimes and Kushida in this triple threat match in the main event of NXT tonight to see who will advance into NXT TakeOver 30 and the North American Championship ladder match. I don't know why you would have the Velveteen Dream lose. It seems to me you would put the Velveteen Dream over in this match and have him win this triple threat match and advance into NXT TakeOver 30 in the North American Championship ladder match. It seemed like you would have Velveteen Dream win here over Kushida and Cameron Grimes in the main event in this triple threat match. It seemed like you would bring Velveteen Dream back to win, but you brought the Velveteen Dream back to lose. I don't get that. I just don't get that at all. So Cameron Grimes ends up picking up the win over Kushida and the Velveteen Dream tonight in the main event in this triple threat match in the main event tonight of NXT. And Cameron Grimes advances into the triple threat match. Cameron Grimes advances into NXT. Cameron Grimes advances into NXT TakeOver 30. I'm sorry, guys. Cameron Grimes ends up advancing into NXT TakeOver 30 in this win tonight over Kushida and the Velveteen Dream in this triple threat match tonight on NXT. Cameron Grimes advances into NXT TakeOver 30 in the North American Championship ladder match at NXT TakeOver 30. So if you guys like this NXT review, hit that thumbs up. If you guys like the channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that bell for all notifications. I would really appreciate that, and that way you guys won't miss an upload or a live stream here on the channel. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that bell for all notifications. That way you guys won't miss an upload or a live stream here on this channel. And I want to say thank you guys for watching this NXT review. The best thing about NXT tonight was the vignette from Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai's vignette tonight on NXT was very, very, very good. So if there is one thing I would suggest you guys go back and watch tonight on NXT, go back and watch the vignette by Dakota Kai. But other than that, NXT was a 1 out of 10. I'm going to give NXT a 1 out of 10 for the Dakota Kai vignette. The Dakota Kai vignette was really, really good. I enjoyed Dakota Kai's vignette tonight on NXT. That vignette by Dakota Kai was really good. But other than that, NXT was a 1 out of 10. If you guys like this NXT review, hit that thumbs up. And guys, let me know what you guys thought about NXT tonight down in the comment section below of this video. What did you guys think about NXT tonight? NXT is working toward their NXT TakeOver. So that's why I think NXT just been kind of lately. They're just kind of working toward NXT TakeOver 30. That's just a few days away. So that's good. I'm glad that NXT is building toward NXT TakeOver 30. So that's good at least. But overall, NXT tonight was a 1 out of 10. The Dakota Kai vignette was very, very good. Other than that, this show was just blah. Outside of the Dakota Kai vignette, nothing was really all that great. And then as NXT ends up going off the air and fades to black, we had a stare down between Finn Balor and Damian Priest. So as NXT goes off the air and starts to fade to black, we had a stare down between Finn Balor and Damian Priest. So other than that, this show was NXT TakeOver. NXT is building toward NXT TakeOver 30. So NXT tonight was a 1 out of 10. I like the Dakota Kai vignette. That was really, really good. Other than that, NXT was just blah. It was just a blah show. So I want to say thank you to everybody that has subscribed to the channel, that's commented on my videos, that are watching my videos. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate that. And I want to say thank you to everybody that continues to subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. And I want to say thank you guys for your continuing overwhelming love and support of the channel. Thank you guys so much. And I will see you guys back here after this video for the AEW review. And until then, guys, stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys back here in a few minutes with the AEW review. And until then, I am out. Thank you guys for watching this NXT review. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. I'm out. Love you guys. Peace.